phones. My typical phones that came with my iPhone work perfectly and are a lot better than the microphone in my laptop. So yeah, now I can actually play music while I'm streaming and not have it sound like shit like it did on the first episode. Um, but yeah, welcome back, episode 3, motherfuckers. We're making this shit happen. I plan on continuing this for as long as possible. I feel like it's good, especially for someone shy as myself to do this. Feels very, very almost like therapeutic for me. So I'm gonna try to continue at this. Um, Hopefully, get some suggestions for future episodes. I'm sure I'll have at least one or two guests on here periodically. Eventually, it's bound to happen. Um, but yeah, I got some questions that I'm gonna answer for today. With my whole 10 viewers, I managed to get up to 21 questions, I think it is. So I'm gonna answer all those up in a minute. Enjoying my beer, you know. Normally, I don't think it's really okay to day drink, morally, of course, but I mean, it's my birthday, so I'm gonna take an exception. My ass is fucking drinking. If you're wondering, it's just a little Bud Light lime, you know, good shit. So you're probably thinking, it's your birthday, what the fuck are you doing streaming and not out doing whatever? Well, really don't have that many close friends. I don't really chill with people very often. Mostly a loner. Uh, a lot of motherfuckers be working and shit anyways, so you know what I mean? It's only 4 o'clock. Fucking the party's right here, motherfuckers. But yeah, I guess I'll get into the questions. Let's see what we got here. I got them on my phone here. The first question is the first thing you wash in the shower. Well, that's easily. I mean, for me, it's water just follows gravity. You know what I'm saying? So you wash the top first, motherfuckers. Start at the head, work your way down. I mean, that's the way I see it. Always the hair and the beard. Wash that first, then the face, and the rest. Um, I think that's typical. I don't know anyone that goes the other way around. I mean, that's just seems fucking stupid to me personally. But we'll move on to the next question. Next one up is, would you rather drink coffee or alcohol? Well, that's a tough choice. I'm honestly not much of a drinker of alcohol personally. I don't do it very often or very much. I don't really get hammered, at least not anymore. When I was a teenager, I did that shit all the time. Every night going to fucking parties and shit. That's not really me anymore. Have a few beers here and there. It's whatever. I do like coffee. I can drink coffee any time of the day. It could be midnight and I'll drink a fucking cup of coffee. Let's go to the diner at 2 in the morning. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee with whatever the fuck I'm gonna eat. Because it's not really gonna keep me up. Uh, Coffee doesn't really affect me that much. I just like the taste of it. If I want to feel energized, I'll drink an energy drink, and then even still, it doesn't really energize me. It kind of just levels me out. It probably has something to do with my depression and shit. So, whereas instead of feeling low, I drink my energy drink, and I feel I guess how a normal or everyday person would feel. It's just enough to keep me moving, keep me going. So, I mean, if I had to pick, can only choose one or the other. It would make more sense to do alcohol since it has more of an effect on me. So yeah, we'll go with alcohol for that question. Let's move on to the next question we got here. Where the fuck? How did I lose it? Would you kiss the last person you kissed again? Well, First, I have to remember who the last person I kissed was. Um, Not like it's been many people or recent, so which is why I have to think about it. Um, yeah, why not? I mean, if I kissed them, if they were the last person I kissed, there must have been a reason I kissed them, So, say, yeah, fuck it. Next question: do you plan outfits? Yes and no. Um, trying to explain. Knowing the fact that I can easily just wake up, grab whatever the fuck's in my drawer, throw it on, and be out. But it also depends what I'm doing. Um, Obviously, if I'm going to work, I have to plan my outfit. It has to be a certain thing. So it's not really planned. I just grab out of a specific drawer that has only work clothes in it, and that's the way I do that. It makes it a lot fucking easier. I grab a pair of pants, grab a shirt, whatever. Um, Everyday basis, to be honest, not really, because I don't really like hang out with people or like really go many places. Don't really go out, I guess you would say much. So it's not really like I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing. If it's my day, I'm probably wearing like sweatpants and a t-shirt or fucking like shorts and a hoodie or some shit, just relaxing, chilling and shit. Maybe I'll go to like Walgreens to get fucking like cigarettes and a drink or some shit. But like I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to impress no one on my fucking walk to Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? So but in the yes aspect, in retrospect, like if I know I'm going somewhere, or if I if I'm trying to look good, then yes, obviously, Also, for example, if I'm going to like a Red Bull game or some shit, I'm gonna fucking match. I'm gonna wear my black shoes with red lettering, fucking black pants, red Red Bulls jersey, Red Bulls jacket, and of course, as always, rocking up. Sorry, wrong side. Red Bulls hat, motherfuckers. It's not always this hat in particular. I have three Red Bulls hats. I have a blue one as well. I also have another red and white one like this, limited edition, and it's also signed by a lot of the Red Bulls from 2013, including Thierry Henry. Sadly, I didn't get Tim Cahill's. He wasn't there for the signing the day that I went. I do have Dax's though, which is also great. I mean, he's not a big name like Thierry Henry, you know what I'm saying? But he's doing great for Red Bulls right now. So that is what it is. I guess I'm kind of going a little off topic here, but as you can see, fuck, wrong side again. I mean, Man U ain't Red Bulls, but foreign league, it's all about the Man U, brother. Sorry, if you're an Arsenal fan, suck on my balls, bro. That's all I gotta say. But it's perfect. Both my soccer teams, foreign and domestic, are both red and white and black and dark blue for like away colors and home colors. So it works perfectly. So I can wear a Man U shirt with my Red Bulls hat, and it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it works. I mean, to be honest though, as far as planning outfits, if say I'm wearing like regular blue jeans or whatever, if I'm wearing like a shirt that has like blue or like any color that isn't red or just like straight white or straight black, I won't wear this red hat. Um, I'll wear like my blue Red Bulls hat or my CKY fuck you hat or like my Event Sevenfold hat or some shit. I won't wear a red hat with like fucking a bright blue shirt or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that extent, yes, I will plan an outfit. So I guess that'll wrap up that question. Drew that one out a little bit. Next one. What's the closest thing to you that is red? Um, well, if you're watching this, I think that's a pretty obvious question. There's two things very close to me that are red. I happen to be wearing two things that have red on them. But if you exclude the clothes that I am wearing, um, right here in my reach here, you have some Jack Link's beef jerky. As you can see, there's red on the side. Also, right in my reach here, I have a whole bunch of these little fucking Kit Kats. So yeah, that's red and right in arm's reach, and there's like 9 of them right just sitting there on my fucking nightstand. No, I'm not really huge on chocolate. I don't eat chocolate very much, but every now and then I do get an urge to just eat some fucking chocolate. I mean, sometimes I'll be really depressed and I'll just be like, fucking, I just want some chocolate and make me feel a little bit better. Or sometimes I'll just be in a really good mood and just be like, fuck it, I want some chocolate. And Kit Kats are fucking awesome, so why not have a whole bunch of miniature Kit Kats sitting on your nightstand for that chance that, hey, it's fucking 3 in the morning, for some reason I'm still awake, can't go to sleep, and I just got a fucking craving for chocolate. Bam, motherfucker. Kit Kats. Right there. You ain't even gotta get out of bed. You just fucking reach over, Kit Kat. You got 9 of them. You're welcome. Um, so yeah, there's that question. Let's see what we got next. What would you do if you opened the door and saw a dead body? Well, there's multiple parts, to this question that varies my answer. For example, what door? If you're talking if I open the door out of my apartment to the hallway, if there's a dead body there, I probably really wouldn't do that much. If I don't know the person and there's just a dead body there, really not my issue. Of course, there's a hygiene thing there and all that, but maybe just call the cops and be like, yeah, there's a dead body outside. But now, if you're talking like if I open my closet door and there's a dead body, I'd be a little more concerned with the situation at that point. I wouldn't like freak out or nothing, but be a little concerned, probably say the least. But still wouldn't really I wouldn't lose my shit or nothing. Same process, really. Just call the cops, be like, hey, I just found a fucking dead body. I'm sure they wouldn't believe me. They'd think I'd killed the motherfucker, but whatever. But yeah, it wouldn't really bother me too much. It wouldn't affect me mentally or emotionally to a deep extent. It would just kind of be what it is. Death is an inevitability. Nothing you can do about it. It's bound to happen eventually. So it doesn't scare me or impose on me or anything like that. Not to say that I'm apathetic and don't feel anything. But to be completely honest, I would feel more seeing a dead seal or fucking a wolf or something like that as opposed to a dead human. I just have a deeper care for animals than I do for people. I have my reasons. Maybe another blog will get deeper into that, but yeah. I'm not gonna get into that right now. We'll move on to the next question. Let's see what we got. What are you craving right now? It's kind of a loaded question, to be honest. There's a few things. I wouldn't really call them craves. Maybe just a want, I guess. Not really a crave. I feel like with a craving, it's almost like you need it to an extent. But I don't really crave anything in particular, I guess. But if I had to say something that I wanted was a crave, I wanted it now. Definitely just to feel strongly connected with someone. Something I've felt before, but not currently. Just physical contact with someone, Um, like I said earlier, I don't really talk to people much and whatnot, so like I do get lonely. I mean, it's just natural. So like yeah, I guess you could say I'm craving some sort of physical contact. But I mean that is what it is. To be completely honest, I could go for a cigarette right now. I guess you could call that a craving. Um, let's see. We'll move on to the next one. What comes to mind when I say cabbage? Um, Cabbage, huh? That's kind of weird, but I like the question. I like the question. It's different. It's not your everyday question, and I actually happen to like cabbage. Um, a lot of people don't like cabbage. Not really sure why. Um, but yeah, I do like cabbage. Obviously, my favorite meal involving cabbage it would be corned beef and cabbage. I am Irish. I do eat corned beef and cabbage most St. Patrick's days. Um, Although I am aware that corned beef and cabbage really isn't an Irish thing. Um, so I didn't really have cabbage that much in Ireland, so like it's almost impossible for it to be an Irish thing. Um, but I do enjoy it. It is good, and it's kind of like tradition in America on St. Patrick's Day to eat corned beef and cabbage, especially if you're Irish. So I mean, I do eat it and I enjoy it. I really love corned beef. Cabbage with it is good. Um, but to be honest, when you mention corned beef and sorry, corned beef on my mind, got me talking about it, now I'm thinking about it, now I want to fucking eat some corned beef. Um, or cabbage. When you mention cabbage, the first thing that actually comes to mind would be the smell of cabbage when you cook it. I know a lot of people don't like it. They compare it to like the smell of like a skunk or whatever. I actually enjoy the smell of cabbage. I think it smells really good. Um, so yeah, well, that's what I think of when I think of cabbage. I can almost smell it. It makes me hungry. What can I say? We'll move on to the next question. Where are we at? Where are we at? If you could be a superhero, who would you be? Um, Another good question. Um, I happen to love shit like that. Like superheroes, whatnot. Because I am a gamer, so like, I guess there's like a whole culture that I do take part in. I mean, I don't really read comic books so much anymore as I did when I was younger, but I still love to like watch like new movies that are based on comic books and TV shows based on comic books, stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, it does like hit home for me. I always loved that stuff as a kid, even now. If I had to choose what superhero I would be given the opportunity, I mean, people that know me very well would probably easily be able to, maybe not easily because they don't know it like I do, so they wouldn't be able to say who the superhero would be. Um, but they'd have an idea, and they would not be surprised when I say who it is. Would have to be Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people know that Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime of all time. It's my favorite cartoon in general of all time. It's also very high up there on my just favorite TV shows in general of all time. Um, like I do own the whole season, or sorry, not the whole season, the whole series of Dragon Ball Z itself, in Japanese, of course, which is awesome. I love watching it. So like that's cool. Um, some people that do know Dragon Ball Z wouldn't agree with my choice in Vegeta, say maybe that he's not a hero because he actually starts off in the series as a villain, um, and everything he does is run based on his pride. His pride is everything to him. So, and then makes him who he is, and eventually he finds someone that's worth more to him than his pride, and eventually becomes a hero and gives his own life to try to save his family. So, Yeah, if I could be any superhero, Vegeta, who I'd choose. Oh, reals. Um, yeah. So moving on. Uh, did the one person who hurt you most in life apologize to you? Um, well, I guess first I would have to really think of who hurt me the most in life. Um, not exactly sure who that would be. I mean, I've definitely been hurt in my life in multiple different ways on multiple different levels by multiple different people. It just would come down to what you would consider the person to be who hurt me the most. So let's just say no. Yeah, we'll skip this question. Let's just say no. No, they haven't. Next question. Uh, have you ever met a celebrity? Um, again, this depends on what you would define a celebrity as. Um, a celebrity to me might not be a celebrity to you, and vice versa. So I'm gonna say yes. You can disagree with me if you want. Think he's not a celebrity. Fuck you. Um, but yeah, I have definitely, without a doubt. Person that comes to mind would be Thierry Henry. Mentioned him earlier in the episode. Soccer player, France international, been to the World Cup, won Champions League. He's won the English Premier League title. It's fucking great player. I mean, shit. He's one of my idols as far as a soccer player goes. And like I said earlier, I have his autograph. I did meet him, talked to him very briefly, but still met him, talked to him, got him to sign my other hat. Which is awesome. Awesome. Definitely one of the better moments in my life in the past few years was getting to meet him. So let's move on to the next question. I think I got that one. What are you listening to right now? Um, well, let's see. I'm listening to music that is on my first computer that I ever owned. So today, this computer would be 10 years old. Um, now, let me just tell you that when I say computer, the only thing that's attached as far as this computer goes right now is the tower, uh, the keyboard, which has like the play, pause, stop, fast forward, rewind, skip tracks, shit on it, and a pair of speakers that I've attached to the tower. There's no actual monitor attached to it or mouse. The monitor broke like 2 or 3 years after me owning the computer. Like not fully, I can still see stuff, but it comes off really staticky. The speakers in the monitor are very fuzzy, and the monitor itself is just like shit now, basically. So like I don't use that. I got another computer. I have my laptop that I'm using now, obviously. But this first computer holds a lot of like value to me, just in the fact of all the music stored on it. Um, so this goes back to the days of fucking like Napster and LimeWire and FrostWire and all that. So I have a lot of music on here that I don't have on like my iPhone or in my iTunes account or on this laptop. There's actually no music on this laptop. I just got it a few weeks ago. My newer computer, there's only 2 albums on there. I don't have any of my music on my first, so I keep my first computer specifically for music. Um, now, I guess when I started this question, what was playing was actually Insane Clown Posse's Dating Game, which is, I guess, kind of embarrassing to have on my computer. But when I was a teenager, I thought it was like one of the funniest songs ever. Right now, got a Trey playing. I don't know if you can hear or not, but I can hear it, and I fucking love the Trey. Uh, so yeah, I just have a playlist going off my old computer that I had set up while the monitor was still decent. Just like a good playlist of a lot of music, a lot of different styles of music, different sorts of music. So yeah, That's what I got playing right now. I actually have to go take a quick break. Drank a lot of beer already. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna restart it up in a few. I might go smoke a cigarette real quick before I come back and finish off the rest of these questions. But I will be back shortly. So, episode 3.5 coming very soon.